Rafa, dominating the news agenda has of course been the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. I mean, what's the mood been like here at the training ground over these past few days?
Yeah, obviously after the win at Preston, you know, the training ground was buzzing, you know, and then obviously to hear the sad news of the Queen passing away, it kind of put things in perspective a little bit. So it's been a lot more, you know, a lot more quieter, and you know the lads have showed their respects as well as working hard still. So yeah, I think calling the game off on Saturday was the right thing to do. You know, it's obviously losing the Queen was such a big thing, and I think it's important that everyone does show the respects in that way. And now obviously we've had a good couple of days of training, and we're looking forward to the game now on Wednesday.
Yeah, football clubs are all about routines and schedules and making sure everything's planned like a military operation. Has Thursday's news or Friday's news disrupted anything over the past few days?
No, obviously we did all the prep work for Swansea. You know, we'd done all that. So the only thing it affected was that really. You know, the lads were great. We came in Saturday. They trained hard. They trained well, and you know, obviously had yesterday off, and you know they trained very well again today. So no, everyone's back fully focused on the game at West Brom.
Yeah, quite fitting that it's somewhat a bit of a local derby to go into as well. You'd imagine that pre-game in particular will be quite the atmosphere.
Of course, and I'm sure both sets of fans will also pay their respects. They'll make it a fantastic evening, you know, which is what I certainly expect. And you know, it's a great spectacle, a West Midlands derby at the Hawthorns, Birmingham versus West Brom. What a fantastic game.
Yeah, you don't often get sort of 10 days between fixtures when you take away those international breaks, particularly in season. Has it been about getting that balance right between getting some rest into the lads, particularly the ones that have been injured, but also keeping them sharp between Preston and the West Brom game?
Yeah, definitely. And you know, as I said, we prepared properly for the Swansea game. So all that week was the preparation for that, but also it's given us a little bit of time to get some more minutes in the legs of the injured lads, and Christian and Chongu have been able to up their programme this week as well, especially over the weekend, to try and get them a little bit fitter and sharper. So yeah, no, it's been a real productive 10 days, and hopefully it'll come out in the games on Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah, as you say, you prepare for Swansea, but then the attention quickly turns to West Bromwich Albion. What sort of challenge are we facing at the Hawthorns on Wednesday night?
Well, it's a local derby, obviously. You know, we're up against a very, very good team. You know, bags of experience, an excellent manager, a team that have got the likes of Swift, Wallace, you know, them kinds of players who I'm sure every championship team would love to have. So, you know, we know how tough the game's going to be, but again, we've prepared properly the last couple of days, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Yeah, whilst teams predominantly concentrate on themselves and like to focus on what they can do, how much homework goes into looking into the opposition?
Of course, you know, we'll have game plans against every team that we play, but, you know, also it is very, very important that we look after ourselves. We know that they're a top team. They'll probably finish in the top 2 or 3 in the league, and quite rightly so with the squad they've got. But, you know, we worry about Birmingham City. Well, I certainly do, and I know the boys are going to be ready for the game. We'll have ideas on how we beat them, you know, and hopefully it will come out.
Yeah, although it's not the main derby for either of these two sides, it still tends to be a little bit of an added edge to these fixtures. Is it something that you as head coach want the players to relish, or do you just want them to concentrate on performance and block all of that out? No,
I want them to go and express themselves and meet the challenge ahead. You know, that's the same in every game. You know, every game's a challenge. The atmosphere is going to be fantastic at the Hawthorns on Wednesday, I'm sure, and every player that put that Birmingham shirt on the night will go out and do themselves and the club very proud.
Yeah. How did you respond to those lively fixtures, shall we say, those derby games when you were playing?
Yeah, no, I really enjoy them, you know. It's kind of my kind of game, you know, and I enjoyed all the local derbies that I played in, and you know, I know how special they are to the fans, and I know how special this one will be to the Birmingham fans, and I've said from day one, as long as we're competitive and we show that fighting spirit, then you know, that's all I ask for, and hopefully we can show that on Wednesday.
You know, do you have to say anything different to the boys? Were they well aware of what this fixture is all about?
No, I'm sure they're well aware of it. You know, the lads are really driving that dressing room themselves at the moment. You know, we've got fantastic experience in there. The younger lads are driving the standards as well for the older lads. So, you know, everyone in that dressing room at the moment knows the importance on putting that shirt on and what the fans and what I expect. So, you know, obviously I'll drive the standards, but the players are doing that themselves at the moment as well.
Yeah, this week takes us into the international break. Maybe 10 games in by the end of the week. Still all incredibly tight in terms of the championship table, but Do you think and anticipate that will be that better side the longer this campaign goes on, that work in progress that you keep talking about? Will you expect to see that the longer the season goes on?
Yeah, 100%. You know, the younger lads will get more experience. The injured lads who are coming back in the squad now will be getting fitter and fitter. We'll have important players back in the squad. So, yeah, this isn't a short-term season. This is a long-term season. You know, you saw the importance of them 2 players coming back last week against Preston. You saw the importance of Gaz the week before against Norwich. You know, if we can get a good run of fitness with all these players and get them younger boys really expressing themselves and getting better as well, you know, we've got a really competitive team. You know, it's just that will come over a course of time. You know, so we know where we can be, but up till everyone's back fit and firing, you know, we have to be very competitive. Everyone has to do that extra bit of work, which they've been doing. And, you know, again, last week's performance kind of showed that.
Best of luck for Wednesday, Gaffer.
Thank you.